Welcome, mathematicians. Here we are in our new 3D geometry unit, and we are going to explore some shapes and some of their properties. So let's start out with our first shape, which is a cube. And if we wanted to figure out how many vertices there are in a cube, well, first we need to know what a vertex is. A vertice is where any two edges meet up to form a corner. But Euclid wouldn't say corner, he would call it a vertex. Okay, so in this cube, how many vertices do we see? Well, there's one here, that's one, two, three, four. So there's four vertices on the top of the cube, and then if we can imagine, if we could see through it, there'd be one, two, three, four on the bottom. So altogether, there should be 8 vertices. Let's check our answer. We did it! All right. Well, not just vertices. What about faces? So a face is a fancy word for the side of a 3D object. Well, we can see here, we can already see 3 faces. 1, 2, 3 faces. But if we were to imagine that we could see all the other sides of this cube, we could imagine that there's another face on the bottom, that's 4, another face over here on the left, that's 5, and another face over here on behind it on the right. So that should be 6 faces all together. Let's check. We got it right. Way to go. Ooh, and now let's think about these edges. So edges are where 2 faces comes together. So here's one edge. Here's 2 edges, 3 and 4. And now if we can imagine, since there's a top of a cube and a bottom of the cube, we'd have 4 edges on top and 4 edges on the bottom. But then we also need to remember that each of these areas up and down the vertical, there's vertical edges too. And there's 1, 2, 3 we can see, and a 4th one in the back that we can't. So that was 4 edges on the top of the cube, 4 edges on the bottom of the cube, and 4 edges around the cube. So 4 plus 4 plus 4. Let's see if 12 edges altogether is correct. We nailed it. Amazing.